We back with another one. Y'all already know what's going on. It's your boy DAZ'S, and this my journal where I spit some shit that's gonna motivate you, inspire you, or it might be something that you just need to hear. With all that being said, I'm giving you a game that I'm learning on an everyday basis. Today what I'm jumping into is 7 things, 7 sneaky habits that's draining your energy. 7 sneaky habits that's draining your energy. Let me jump into it. One sneaky habit that's draining our energy is when you get up in the morning, we gotta set the tone for our morning. A lot of times we just jump up out of the bed and we don't even take a 5-minute break to just visualize how our day gonna go. A lot of times, like how I used to too. I used to get up, grab my phone, go on Instagram, go on social media, and just scroll and look at a lot of opinions before I even form any opinions myself for the day. And that's not something that's good to do. Don't look at a million opinions before you can even form your opinions. Now you're not even thinking like for yourself for the rest of the day, for real. So when you get up in the morning, just prep. Like what I'm starting to do, and I feel like it's something that's helping me too, is just I get up and the first thing I do now is pray. I'll pray and say thank you God for the day, and I will say my prayers, our Father in heaven. You get what I'm saying? And then I'm just recently getting into this too, y'all. But I think about 3 things that I have to do that's non-negotiable for the day. 3 things, non-negotiable. And I said, all right, I gotta get these 3 things done. And I just, visualize how my day gonna go and just take time to just wake up for real. Because a lot of times we don't even wake up before we jump in our phones. So take time to wake up. Take time to visualize your day. Take time to give yourself 3 things that you must get done today. That you must get done. No ifs, ands, or buts. Get what I'm saying? Because a lot of time we'll just get up and jump on our phone. So that's the first thing right there. Managing how you wake up, managing what you do after you wake up. The second thing is toxic relationships and toxic environments. Toxic relationships and toxic environments. A lot of time we'll be around toxic people and not even know it because the vibe will be so fun. A lot of time toxic people is fun. I'm not gonna lie, it's a fun vibe. But you gotta realize, like, all right, me and this person goals don't align. We probably have fun and things like that together, but our goals don't align. Our goals don't really align with each other, and I never really could get into that with this person. And then, or other toxic relationships where you talking to people where y'all only talk about bad things. Y'all don't talk about how can we evolve as people? How can we get better together? How can we grow with each other? You get what I'm saying? So, like, those are the type of relationships that I'm talking about when I say toxic relationships. Or if you're in a relationship with a girl and you feel like it's holding you back, or you feel like you just stagnant and you stuck in that relationship. If it's somebody that you feel like you can't grow with, leave that relationship alone. Leave it alone. You go and find somebody else, but in time, just build and work on yourself. And that means time. Take that time to yourself. And toxic environments is like being around a crowd of people that you know don't have no real goals, or they not on the same time as you, or they don't want to do the same thing as you. That's toxic environment. Being around people where all you hearing is negativity. You know what I'm saying? Put yourself in places that you want to be around. Like I'll go to certain events because I like to be around I like to be around celebrities. I like to be around high-end things. So I don't go to hood parties. I'll go to like events that happen in the city, fashion events, things that matter, things that I can rub shoulders with, bump shoulders with the next person, change information, and actually build a good relationship now. A relationship where me and another person is on the same wavelength because we want the same things out of life. You get what I'm saying? So you gotta learn to just detach. Leave toxic people alone. Leave toxic people alone. Leave them where they at. I know sometimes it be so fun, but get used to being bored. Get used to loving yourself so much that it don't matter who you cut off, because you are complete within yourself. You feel worthy within yourself. Get what I'm saying? So leave the toxic relationships and leave the toxic environments. You know, places that you've been doing for so long that you know it don't serve you no well. Leave it alone, even if it's fun. Right now, shape your mind to see other things as fun. You know what I'm saying? So that's the second one. The third one is not prioritizing your health. Let me sit up for this one. Not prioritizing your health. What I mean by that is like, go to the gym. Eat right. Mental health too. Think about how can you get better. Prioritize your health in every way. What you put into your body is what you become. If you eat right, if you eat right, if you eat the right way, if you stop eating sugar, if you start going to the gym, you're gonna see a change in your body. If you start reading books, if you start listening to positive things, if you start actually thinking and making actions on the things that you want to do, you're gonna see your mental start your mental health start to increase. And with all that being said, just prioritize your health. A lot of times we be out there, we think, oh, I realize that the the things that taste good is usually not good for us. And like the people that feel good sometimes, like, oh, it's mad fun, is usually not a good person for us. So a lot of times we gotta get used to knowing that we gotta get used to the taste of the things that's actually healthy for us. Like going to the gym. People, at first you're not gonna want to go to the gym, but after a while, when you get used to it, you're gonna be like, I don't want to stop going to the gym. You get what I'm saying, y'all? So prioritize your health. Watch what you eat. Watch how you taking care of your body. Go to the gym. Go work out. Go move. If you want to start off, just go start by walking. Walk around the block every morning, and then keep going. And from there, join the gym, and then from so on and so forth. But keep going. Prioritize your health, your mental and physical health. The fourth one is the overconsumption of alcohol or any drug. The overconsumption of any drug. Because at first, when you start drinking, you get like a dopamine rush. You get like a dopamine rush. And with that dopamine rush, it's like you want to keep doing it. But after a while, you go up to just crash. And I could tell you that from first-hand experience. I used to drink a lot. I used to be one of the ones that drink every day, or every minute of the day I was drinking. I woke up drunk. But now I'm 2 years clean. I'm happy for that. I feel so good to even say that. I'm damn near 2 years clean. You know what I'm saying? So it's not hard. And let me tell you, like, I could just say 3 things. Let me give you 3 things that I do. Behavior change. It changes who you are. After a while, you start changing. You start moving different. You won't even recognize who you are after a while. It changes you. Mentally, physically, everything. It just changes. You're not the same person that you was before you started drinking. That's one of the worst things about it. Less drive. Like you would want to do things, but you would have less willpower to do the things that you need to do, and more willpower to do the things that seem fun but just breaking you down. I'm telling you. When you get drunk, you like, oh, I got some work to do, man. You know what? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna get the work done later. You know what I'm saying? And then the third one is less control. It's like you when you drunk, you're not really in control of your emotions. So your emotions just spill out. And that's the last thing we want to be doing. We don't want our emotions spilling out no more. Because we want to be able to control our emotions, to understand our emotions, to understand why do we feel that way. And once we understand why we feel that way, that's the way we can move to the solution. Get what I'm saying, y'all? So, just what I did, I told myself how I stopped drinking and how I stopped usually doing any type of anything. I smoke weed, anything. I tell myself, you gotta remind yourself, all right, this is something I shouldn't be doing. Even if you're doing it right now, if you're a drinker right now and you say, oh, I'm drinking, this is something I shouldn't be doing, and then tell yourself, slow it down. Like just how I did it was I used to drink all day. I slowed it down. I said, all right, for the beginning of the day, I'm not gonna drink until about 3 p.m. And then from there, I went from I'm not gonna drink until about 7 p.m. And then from there, I went to I'm not gonna drink until until I'm ready to go to sleep, because it helped me sleep at that time. After that, I said, you know what? I gotta just stop. And I didn't just stop right away, but eventually, I subconsciously, I knew that I had to stop, so I just stopped. And when I stopped, I felt good about it. Of course, I had withdrawals. Of course, certain things happened, but I had to, and I knew that, and I kept telling myself that. And eventually, if you do that too, you can stop too. Anything, with anything. Of course, if you've been used to something, it's gonna take you a little while to get unused to it. But after you get unused to it, you're not even gonna want to do it no more. You know what I'm saying? So that's the fourth one right there. Fifth one is limit paying attention to negative things. Limit paying attention to negative things. Like, watch what you consume. Because what you consume is what you become. And consuming don't only mean eating food. It means like listening to things and watching things. A lot of times, like, I remember one time I was like, I don't know why, I was caught up in like murder mystery. I don't know why. It was just weird. But and every time I caught myself, kept thinking about just like murders and all that weird shit. And it's like, I don't even think about that. And I had to realize that I'm feeding my brain this shit so much that I'm starting to think about how I would have moved in certain situations. And you know what I'm saying? Like, and I realized that what we listen to, what we watch, shape our thoughts. It shape our thoughts. So watch what you're watching. Consume more positive things. Consume more things that elevate your mind. Consume more things that help you think better. Consume more things that make you want to be better. Consume more things that ignite that fire in you. You get what I'm saying? What you listen to, what you watching. It's a lot of time. I don't know how people do it, but I can't watch reality TV. Or if you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying nothing bad about you, but I just can't. Certain things I just not gonna watch, even on the Instagram and stuff like that. Don't pay attention to the negative stuff, or delete negative pages. I deleted I forgot that page is that page where they got all the scoop. I deleted that. What you watch, what you consume. I'm talking about not only what you eat, what you watch, and what you listen to. I'm telling you, and that's the fifth one right there. Not the sixth one is not being clean and taking care of your hygiene. Be clean. Be clean. Because I'm realizing that too now. I used to sometimes be messing it. I'll get to it later. No. Clean your room. Clean your space that you in. I realized that like energy real, and if you got like a clouded room or cluttered room, or your room is always dirty, or the area that you're in is always dirty, you're gonna have a crowded mind. And once you got a crowded mind, it's gonna be hard for you to think and maneuver the certain way that you want to, because you can't think straight. Clean your energy, clean your space out, clear the energy in the room, clear that, clean it, and keep yourself up to date too. Like, if you need a haircut, every 2 weeks, make sure you get that haircut every 2 weeks, or keep yourself well groomed, smell good, feel good. Just do things that make you feel good about yourself, but keep yourself clean. Don't go outside wearing dirty clothes, or just no. Keep yourself in a good space where you always just look clean. Even if you look clean, you feel clean because you are clean. Keep your energy clean and pure. It's just something that I just do. Like, I wake up now. I've been doing it for a while now too, though. But I just wake up and I just clean my room. I make my bed. But after I make my bed, I want to clean the room. Even if it's not that messy, I'll just straighten it up a little bit more. Straighten it up so it could be. You get what I'm saying? So, that being said, clean your room and take care of your hygiene. Wash yourself. Wash yourself. Wash yourself. Put on deodorant. Spray yourself down even if you're not going nowhere. Spray some cologne on. Smell good. Feel good. So you get in the habit of always feeling like that. So when you go places, it's not like you just feel like, no, this is a natural thing for you. You know what I'm saying? So clean your space and take care of your hygiene. And the last but not least, stop looking for approval. Looking for approval drain your energy because you're looking for everywhere else but yourself for approval. So you're going to start doing things out of the ordinary to get approval. And that's expenditure of energy. You don't want to be wasting your energy on things just so somebody can like you. Nah, get what you need to get done. And the people that's supposed to like you going to like you regardless. You ever notice how mad some assholes, they got the most friends? Because they doing whatever they got to do. And then they getting things done. They're not looking for your approval. But by them not looking for your approval, they getting it because now you want to see what they got going on. Stop looking for approval. Look within yourself, man. You got the answers. You know what to do. It might take you a little while, but just keep grinding. You're going to get there. Don't worry about it. Stop looking for approval outside of yourself. Stop. That's the quickest way to have everybody look at you different, like or try to like shun you. Have approval within yourself. And that's the last one right there. So let me go over it again. When you get up, construct your morning the right way. When you get up, pray. List 3 things that you must get done for that day for you to feel like you moving ahead in whatever goal or areas in your life. Take 10 minutes to think for yourself. And before you even hit social media. And you know, just make sure when you get up with intention. Toxic relationship and toxic environments. Leave the toxic people alone and get away from toxic places where you know you're not supposed to be because it don't help you grow in no way. Prioritizing your health, not prioritizing your health. Eat right. Go to the gym when you feel better. When you got a healthy body, healthy mind, healthy body, you're gonna feel good. You're gonna be doing good. So prioritize your health over consumption of alcohol or any type of drug. I know at first it's hard to get off of it, but slowly but surely, if you cut back and you stop, you will succeed of getting off of that. So just cut back, take my advice, how I did it, or you can do it a different way, but just know that it's not for your benefit. It's only bringing you down. Limit paying attention to negative things. When whatever you pay attention to, you start to become that. I'm telling you, if you're paying attention and you saying, yo, I'm a king, and you start really looking at things that make you feel great inside, that make you feel good, you're gonna feel good about yourself. But if you just watching like murder mysteries like I was, you're gonna think about murders and all that all day. So pay attention to what you're watching and what you're listening to, what you're consuming, basically. Be clean. Be clean. Clean your area. Whatever area you in, clean that. Clean that area. Take good care of your hygiene. Make sure you smell good, you feel good, you look good. Clothes is washed, you look good, like you taking care of your skin routine, whatever. Just take care of yourself and make sure your area is clean. And last but not least, stop looking for approval. The only person you should be looking for approval is yourself and God. And even though we're not perfect, so we do get approval from God. Because we can move in a certain way where it brings honor to Him. So with that being said, I already know what's going on. Put God first. Let's keep being great. And this DAZ'S with another one. I'm out of here. Peace.